Welcome back, Team DWC. It's your boy TWP Popcorn. Y'all already know what time it is. Another day in paradise. 10 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays, 6 p.m. on Wednesdays. Come look for your boy. What we gonna do today? Chill. Oh my gosh. Welcome back, Team DWC. It's your boy TWP Popcorn. Y'all already know what time it is. Anyways, let's get to it.
Remember, quitting drugs is viewed more positively than never taking them. Until we meet again!
Mr. Nice Guy was blowing up, man. We got customers from all over New York.
No, not that.
We even stole a few from Samson.
Oh, what's up, nigga? Come on in, man. Come on, wait, man. Thanks, baby. Get on. He don't know he's scared.
Jesus.
What can I get you today, Smoky Light? Lovely. Let me get a pound of your Swedish cheese.
Some told me to bring a lot of weed, man. Pound of my Swedish Chiba. Don't get no better than that.
Down to the bag, baby.
That's gonna be $9,600, bro.
See what I got here. Come on, man. Hang out for a minute and smoke with me. I got weed, got my bong out. Come on, son.
For you, man, I'll stay for a minute, but then I gotta be going. Smoke a lot opened up to me like I was Barbara Walters. It's ridiculous. He told me about his lawyer.
He had sex with my mama. Why?
Spirituality.
God, if you listen, hell,
his bad back.
Doctor said I need a backiotomy.
His love life.
I'm in for this, man. Get away from me, bitch.
I mean, talk about a guy with problems. Tough break.
I can't take it.
No wonder he smoked a pound a week.
Somebody run.
So now we had a famous clientele, and
Green Eye's gonna miss you.
And guess what else?
Call me next week.
About weed.
There's a major shift when it comes to marijuana use in the U.S. Researchers say that for the first time, more people are using marijuana than alcohol on a daily basis. Data from the U.S. National Survey on Drug Use and Health shows that in 2022, more than 17 million people reported using the drug daily, compared to more than 14 million people who said they drank just about one drink a day, or just about every day. Marijuana has become more mainstream. Nearly half the United States has moved to legalize the drug, and President Biden also recently commented on marijuana use on social media.
Look, folks, no one should be in jail merely for using or possessing marijuana, period.
Marijuana is another step closer to being reclassified as a less dangerous drug. We have already told you about the Biden administration's proposal to move the drug from a Schedule 1 drug to what would be a Schedule 3 drug. Here in Texas, we've seen CBD products, of course, but there may also be some products out there that may contain THC nowadays. Our media partners at Texas Monthly taking a closer look at this in a brand new article, and as such, we have Taylor Pruitt with us tonight, joining us for a little in-depth discussion on these products that I just mentioned, Taylor, regarding the THC. Can you explain how this is even possible, even though marijuana is illegal technically for recreational use right now in the state of Texas?
Yeah, so you're right. Marijuana is still legal in the state of Texas, but hemp and hemp-derived THC are legal in Texas. They were made legal after the passage of the 2018 Farm Bill at the federal level. And then Texas passed House Bill 1325 in 2019, which regulated the production of hemp-derived THC products. So basically, anyone who sells products with less than 0.3% THC can legally do that. If you use gummies, for an example, that's a popular product that many of these retailers sell. A 2-gram gummy yields 6 milligrams of THC, which is a dose that can get a beginner user high. Separately, at the same time, there's also these alternative cannabinoids on the market. So those are alternatives to THC, like Delta-8 and THCA, and those are not specifically mentioned in the legislation. So at the moment, they are legal sort of by omission.
Interesting. This clearly has captured the attention of Texas politicians. Talk to us about what we could see maybe in the next legislative session. Do you have any clues as to what may be around the corner?
Yeah, so Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick released his prospectus for the next session next year a month or so ago, and he signaled to lawmakers his desire to ban both Delta-8 and hemp-derived THC products. He's asked lawmakers to examine the sale of these products and also to target retailers who are targeting children in the sale of these products. So right now there isn't any meaningful regulation of the products. So lawmakers could also look at regulating those products more stringently, but Patrick's language in his perspective calls pretty much for an outright ban. At the same time, as this cannabis industry in Texas has grown more profitable over the past few years, it's also grown a really strong lobbying arm. So any ban that occurs during the next legislative session will definitely have some pushback from lobbyists.
The other avenue really to discuss would be the medical use when it comes to marijuana here in the state of Texas. There is what is called the Compassionate Use Act. Can you detail that for us, especially for anybody who may be new to Texas and would like to know more about that?
Absolutely. The Compassionate Use Act actually predates the hemp legislation. So it was passed in 2015, and it makes marijuana, so a cannabis plant that has more than 0.3% THC, legal for certain qualifying conditions. The original qualifying condition when it was passed in 2015 was epilepsy, but since then the act has been expanded in 2019 to include conditions like Parkinson's, cancer, Alzheimer's. Again, it was expanded in 2021 to include conditions like Huntington's, autism, and PTSD. So today there are about 150 different conditions that Texans can qualify for to access this medical marijuana, and there's about 73,000 Texans who are currently enrolled, but there are millions of Texans who might actually qualify and just haven't looked into this program or haven't heard about it yet.
Yeah.
It's also important to note that unlike many other states like California that have medical marijuana programs, Texas actually limits the potency of its medical marijuana. So even people with qualifying conditions can only access products with up to 1% THC.
Dropping some big knowledge on the THC side and medical marijuana and more. Taylor, thank you so very much. It's Taylor Pruitt. You can read the full article if you've got some interest there. It's at texasmonthly.com.
Pick a strain, whatever you want, you can get. Indica sativa, never rolling plain Jane. I know some people, if you want, drop 50, we ain't gon' cop any. Little mama got plenty, so many strain, pumping the flame, nothing but dro. One for the brain, one for the body, one for the soul. Running with strange, keeping the party under control. Up, away, flying, how far are we gonna go? Smoke team in the building, got him, is what the deal is. Recognize, coming with Burns, Felix with Filling County boy, got the liquor. Castle was on the fader, Stevie came with the greenery, mixing multiple flavors, whatever you want, homie. Tell me when to say when. How about you and your friends? Come get with me and my friends and keep it real with me, girl. I don't wanna pretend like this is a new thing. Really, that's what it's been like.
Benefits of hemp milk, plus how to make. Hemp milk is made from hemp seeds, one of the superfoods from the hemp plant, known for its many uses as a food, fiber, supplement, and fuel source. Some manufacturers have coined the term hemp hearts, which are the tiny cream-colored seeds with some green husks, but the outer shell's removed. These seeds are also utilized to make hemp seed oil, hemp seed butter, hemp seed flour, and hemp protein powder. The hemp plant is in the same botanical class of cannabis cultivars used to make the infamous CBD oil and related products. However, CBD, or cannabidiol, is extracted from the flower or leaves, not the seeds themselves. While the use of hemp-based non-psychoactive CBD products has become a widespread trend in recent years, and for good reason, the shelled seeds have long been available at health food markets ever since the early 90s. Hemp seeds are used to make a great-tasting milk alternative with a creamy consistency close to that of cow's milk. It is especially valued as an option for those with lactose intolerance or soy allergies. Number 1 benefit of hemp milk over eating hemp seeds. Why is hemp milk one of the best ways to consume hemp seeds? Consuming hemp seeds straight by the handful can be hard to completely chew. This is because the shelled pieces are so small they can easily go through the digestive system and out the other end undigested. Breaking them down by blending them into a homemade nut milk is a great way to pre-digest the seeds and make them more nutritionally bioavailable. They can likewise be used in shakes and smoothies to add a special kind of creaminess. One of our favorite ways to utilize these tiny nutritional powerhouses is as a fermented seed cheese essentially made from hemp milk by blending the seeds with water. The fermenting or culturing process will also help to increase digestibility and support a healthy intestinal microbiome simultaneously. Commercial versus homemade hemp milk. Commercial hemp seed milk isn't as widely available as other types of plant-based milk options. You may find 1 or 2 brands often next to other favorites like almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk, or chia and flax milk combinations. Hemp milk naturally contains all the vitamins and minerals hemp seeds are known for, such as selenium, iron, calcium, potassium, and vitamin D. However, they're especially high in magnesium. Keep in mind that commercial hemp milk often comes synthetically fortified with various vitamins and minerals, plus can contain other additives like sugar, salt, and anticoagulants, as well as thickening agents like disodium phosphate. We highly encourage learning how to make your own hemp milk. It's super easy and much more nutritious in our opinion. Here's how. Ingredients: 1/2 cup of raw shelled hemp seeds, 4 cups of pure water. Directions: blend hemp seeds with water in a high-speed blender. Optional, strain through a nut milk bag. Add healthy sweeteners or vanilla if desired. Hemp seeds blend up really well, and from our experience, the milk doesn't really need to be strained. Just shake before use. The seeds also don't need to be soaked like sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds, as they are low in digestive inhibitors. Plus, their fatty texture helps provide milk creaminess. Does hemp milk contain CBD or THC? The green speckled pieces attached to hemp seeds are fragments of the seed husk. They're not leaf remains, in case you were wondering. Hemp seed-derived hemp milk contains virtually no cannabinoids like CBD or THC, or only trace amounts. The common catchphrase is, "It won't make you high, it only makes you healthy." Here are the top 2 benefits of hemp milk. Benefit number 1, hemp protein. The benefits of hemp milk are found in the seeds they are made from, and this hemp seed species is famous for its very high protein content compared to most nuts and seeds. On average, 1 ounce of hemp seeds contains about 10.3 grams of protein, or about 21% of the daily value. This would mean that 1 cup of hemp milk, which contains about 2 tablespoons of seeds, can average a little over 3 grams of protein per serving. The seeds are also identified to contain higher quality globulin proteins, such as edestin and albumin, which are easily converted to amino acids in the digestive tract. They are likewise packed with all 20 amino acids, including the 9 essential amino acids that our bodies cannot produce. When comparing nutrition labels of commercial plant-based nut seed milks, hemp milk is the highest in overall protein content and only contains 60 calories per 1 cup serving. Benefit number 2, hemp seed omega fats. Hemp seeds are one of the highest plant-based sources of essential fatty acids out of all other nuts and seeds. Therefore, consuming hemp milk is a great way to get more omega-3 or ALA into the diet, and unlike hemp seed oil, doesn't tend to go rancid. Yielding a more balanced 3-to-1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3, hemp seeds are also full of gamma-linolenic acid and vitamin E. One of the benefits of hemp milk, as opposed to using straight hemp protein powders or hemp seed oil, is that you're getting the best of both worlds, protein and omega-3 fatty acids. But for supercharging shakes and smoothies, why not use all three? The seed milk, protein powder, and omega-rich seed oil. Precautions. Hemp milk should of course be avoided by those who have nut and seed allergies. We advise consulting with your healthcare practitioner before adding the benefits of hemp milk to the diet if you are pregnant, nursing, taking prescribed medications, or if you have a serious health condition. Thanks for watching. For more on the mighty hemp seed, as well as top quality sources, be sure and check out the links in the description box below this video. Please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. And go ahead and partake in another informative video.
Which parent are you? In the bustling city of Nutriville, a group of extraordinary individuals has emerged, known far and wide as the Superfood Parents. They are on a mission to transform their families' lives through the power of nutrition, one delicious bite at a time. Meet Chef Lakita Marie, the culinary mastermind behind the Superfood Parents playbook. With boundless enthusiasm, she welcomes you to embark on a thrilling journey to becoming a true superfood hero. But what exactly does that mean? In Nutriville, Superfood Parents are everyday heroes. These Superfood Parents lead the charge for better health, but not with capes. They lead with carrots and whole food fats like avocados. And instead of masks, they lead with mangoes and berries. Fruits and vegetables are the disease-destroying arsenal of heroes. Are you a disease-destroyer superhero for your loved ones? Fruits and veggies fuel the mission of heroes like Veggie Vixen. Are you a Veggie Vixen for your loved ones? Dedicated to ensuring their loved ones thrive on a diet rich in faves, fruits and vegetables. Here's your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to guide your family to superhero status by reaching the highest levels of health and wellness daily. Become a plant-powered titan, a superfood avenger, or even a face crusader by earning 5 points for every fruit or vegetable eaten. It's a fun-filled quest where nutrition meets excitement. All of the digital details are at superfoodparents.com for the full experience. Superfood Parents has also created workbooks, where you'll discover the tools you need for success. These workbooks give you the heroic strategies to craft your grocery list like a seasoned hero. Which means you now have a playbook to even track your weekly meals like a true champion. And engage in mind-bending nutritional education with word searches that will keep your family entertained and informed. So, are you ready to join the ranks of the Superfood Parents? Are you prepared to unleash the power of faith and make every meal a heroic endeavor? If so, flip the page of the Superfood Playbook and let's begin your journey to becoming the ultimate superfood hero.
To become a sponsor, just visit superfoodparents.com.
Coming to the hood. First right, hit your lights. Hit your lights, nigga. I'm not serving you unless you hit your lights, bro. Do not stop at the food. I'm not serving niggas over there no more.
What's up?
Niggas took me to church and shit.
Oh, how long you gonna be gone?
Shit. You checking up on me and shit. Crazy.
I just wanted to know, time to get some weed.
I'm ready to be quiet.
What you doing?
Shit. So you wasn't just blowing up my phone?
Yeah, because I wanted some weed.
Y'all boy don't fuck with Gouda, man. Y'all boy don't fuck with Gouda, man.
What up, brother?
Fuck y'all going, niggas?
We about to go to Gold Room.
Y'all niggas don't hit me up for weed, huh?
Shit, man. Nah, that shit auto.
Y'all going to Gold Room? You know my girl work up there. I'll come with y'all.
We gotta go pick up my girl first, gang.
It ain't too far. She said she got a whole bunch of hoes and shit. It ain't too far. It ain't too far.
Shit, the car pack already.
Car pack? Nigga, I usually be sitting in the middle, nigga. Don't I always sit in the middle?
Dude, we go, bro.
Y'all might not go?
Might not even go though, for real.
We gonna hit you.
All of a sudden?
We gonna let you know.
Under the weather.
All right, y'all boys be safe.
All right, go.
Be safe.
Kill one of y'all fuck niggas.
So all of a sudden, y'all just ain't going, huh?
So some people will be choosing to cut back or cut out non-alcoholic drinks this summer.
Eva Draws with Nothing But Hemp is here to show us some THC-infused beverage options. Eva, great to see you as always.
Yes, nice to see you again.
What options do you have this morning?
So we have a lot of different options. As you know, it's Memorial Day, summer's kicking off. People are looking for great NA options. We found that people are looking for the things. More than 2 in 5 people are trying to drink less this year.
Really?
So we actually just launched today on shelves our Bomb Pop Vibes cooler. This is part of our summer vibes line. What's unique about this is it's actually a full spectrum product. So you get the entourage effect, which is a combination of THC, CBD, CBC, and CBG.
How fast does it act? For someone who may be concerned, this is the first time I'm actually drinking this type of beverage. How quickly does it act?
What's great is they use nano THC, so you feel the effects within about 10 to 15 minutes. And if people are new to it, we usually recommend start slow. Ask questions. There's different types of beverages with different types of effects. We also have over here our seltzer version. This is more like a hard seltzer. So this is 5 milligrams THC. So a great place to start. You can see how you feel it and then see if you want to move up to a 10 milligram product.
And Now, you were saying before, too, that you can actually have something you actually put in your drinks, too.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So we have our Canology mixers. Mm-hmm. So what's great about this, right here, I actually have our NA wine.
Okay.
See, this is actually delicious.
Yeah.
You can pour it.
And then would you put in the whole, so it's just this little tiny canister here, would you put this whole thing in there or no?
You can. So one vial is 4.5 milligrams of THC. Okay. So depending on your tolerance, you can put in half or you can put in the whole thing. Mm-hmm. So you can actually just open it up.
Yeah.
Drop it right in, and then you have an infused mocktail.
Just like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And these are cool because they're little vials. You get 10 per bag, 45 milligrams per pouch. But I love it because you can throw it in your pocket, your purse. You can take it with you on the boat and drop it into whatever you're drinking if you want to make a mocktail.
And are these launching today as well for you, or just the...
Yeah, just the bomb pop. Mm-hmm. These we've got all sorts of options. If you're just looking for a great summer drink, the lemonade is one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. We also just got in the Maison Bloom line of cocktails, and we also have our Minx Martini cocktail line, which is 10 milligrams of THC and 5 milligrams of CBC.
So I asked you before, Eva, the last time you were here, I remember asking you, where does this industry go from here? And I'm looking at all the products you have here. I'm going to ask you again, because you guys are expanding. Where do you go from here? What's next?
We just keep pivoting, and we keep coming out with great products that are fun to try for people and going with the regulations. But the industry's growing.
It feels like it's growing all the time. Every week there's something new that's happening with the industry.
Exactly. And every week we're launching new products, and we're just growing with it and adapting and seeing the benefits that it's doing for people and having a blast doing it. One of my other favorite products we just got in is actually popcorn.
Oh, wow. Can we get a close-up? Is there any way to... This is good. It says just baked popcorn, caramel popcorn. That's
oh, wow.
I love the hair there. Yes. So you just got this product in?
Yes. And what's great about the popcorn is it's sessionable. It's 1 milligram per kernel, so you can eat a half a bag or the whole bag in a session.
Yeah.
Where can people find you? What are your locations?
Yeah, so Nothing But Hemp locations online, nothingbutHemp.net. We actually have free same-day delivery in the metro. If you're out of that same-day delivery zone, it's free shipping. Okay. And we have retail locations in St. Paul on Grand Avenue, in White Bear Lake, in Forest Lake. We also have affiliate retail locations in Bemidji, Maple Grove, and West St. Paul and Chaska.
You guys are everywhere.
Yeah.
Eva, as always, we appreciate you coming by. Thanks for your time today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So this is day 3 of the KOV challenge. So one of the things that we're supposed to do is ask a question, and one of the questions I'm interested in is, what do you think about my channel? When I started this channel, I started it, well, for me, I'm a type A personality, and I needed to relax. I have some disabilities that are related to stress, and it seems like people like them and watch them, but you guys tell me what you think. Bye.
Well, it looks like your average, quiet, residential Brooklyn neighborhood.
But as Fox 5's Kendall Green shows us, police say the house on Exeter Street was home to a pot-growing operation just across the street from a daycare.
New York Sheriff deputies and NYPD officers seized a massive amount of marijuana Tuesday morning as they carried out a raid on what they tell us was an illegal cannabis grow house.
These are things that should not be happening at all in anyone's community.
Deputies handled large bags of weed from the home on Exeter Street in Manhattan Beach, Brooklyn, as neighbors watched the bust take place.
I saw a lot of policemen here. It's so unusual.
Authorities share the raid followed a 911 call Friday at the same home for a dispute. But once they got inside, officers say they spotted this elaborate operation with an excessive amount of marijuana plants in plain view.
You have approximately 90 full-grown plants on the inside, and you have probably more than 100 pounds of product there, anywhere between 50 to 100 pounds of product that's already packaged.
I don't think it's a big deal, because weed is legal in New York. We're in New York.
But the sheriff's office arrested an individual in connection with the operation. Since per state law, a person can grow up to 3 mature and 3 immature plants at any one time, but it limits residents to 6 mature and 6 immature plants at a time. But as the home sits feet from a daycare and a nearby park, parents share their concern after weeks of suspicion.
The last couple of weeks we've been smelling like weird stuff around, like from the outside.
Now, one resident who didn't want to go on camera stopped us and shared that he knows the homeowner of this home and blames this solely on a tenant, as other neighbors share that they're pretty disappointed about it because they paid quite a bit of money to live in this neighborhood, including hefty taxes, and they'd hoped that this would be a drug-free zone.
Our kids are going to be around this. Like, they see this, they see these people.
As other parents, despite the optics of their neighborhood, say not much catches them by surprise these days.
It's part of Brooklyn. You're still in Brooklyn. So stuff happens, there are drugs around. You talk to your kids, you tell them what's good, what's not good.
Kendall Green, Fox 5 News.
Wow, that's Snoop Dogg, the Godfather. I hit that blunt, I'm going to see the father. Damn, Earth was cool. Oh, this gas, 93 octane. God, take me now. Hey, cool it. He got another one sparked already. He being unreasonable. This beyond me. If he think I'm finna hit that blunt again, heavens no, I'm high, bucko. I'm puzzled. I'm finna give it right back to him and tell him I hit it 10 times already. I'm finna call 911 and report an attempted murder. He keep passing me blunts. He think we in a relay race. What a bummer. I'm finna put this out, and if he asks why, I'ma tell him I'm allergic to marijuana. Weed for me stand for with each exhale, I'm about to die. He gotta knock it off. I done already took 2 blunts. He done sparked a third one. Smoke monster. I'm finna play sleep. I'm comatose. Big fella, you took that blunt to the head. Now you finna be in the nearest hospital bed. This ain't the move. I'm finna scoot. He a different
Alrighty, so today I'm gonna be smoking a hemp CBD cigarette. I've smoked one of these before, but it's been like a few months now, so I thought I'd give it another go and actually review it on the channel. But I think without further ado, I'll go ahead and get it lit up. It does pull through a little bit because the filter is actually a little bit hollow, so the draw is, there's quite a big draw. And as you can hear, I think it's popping a little bit. Let's see if I can get that a little bit better. So it's popping a little bit, which I'm pretty sure are the hemp seeds in there. I'm gonna go ahead and get a thumbnail. No buzz, obviously, but I'm feeling quite relaxed, for sure. Definitely, I remember right out of high school, I bought a pack of CBD cigarettes right after they introduced a bill in my state saying it was legalized, and it was $20. This pack, on the other hand, this was, if I remember correctly, this was $9.50, so way better price. I bought it for $20. I don't know why I bought it for $20, but I was like, okay, it'll be something interesting to try, but it was definitely not worth $20. And the draw on it is very good. As said, there's a hole on it, so lots of smoke. It's burning, in my opinion, kind of fast, but I guess it's really not. This is kind of a long cigarette with a short filter, so I guess it's not really burning that fast, but can't really complain. I'm definitely feeling good right now, definitely just a little bit more relaxed than I was before. I was a little bit stressed out before, so I'm glad I'm having this right now to help with that. And it ashes pretty evenly, as you can see, like it's just got the little tip and everything right there, so not really anything too unusual. It's basically just a normal cigarette, but with CBD instead of nicotine, tobacco stuff. Burns a little bit more in the throat than I'm used to because of the hole in the filter, I'd imagine, which, funnily enough, I don't know if you guys can see that, but let's see, I don't think it'll, yeah, it won't, but it's actually shaped like a weed leaf, I'm pretty sure. So I find that real funny. A little bit of a funny joke right there. And it's still popping. As said, I think those are the seeds, but I have no clue. If you know what it is and I'm wrong, please make sure to let me know in the comments. Very much a burning sensation in my throat because of the filter. I would not usually smoke these. I'm more of a medium cigarette type. Oh. Y'all see what I just did? I just ashed it and the complete cherry came out. Oh, that's not good. Alright. I can't believe that actually just happened. I guess I'm going to have to start packing these. I didn't need to last time, but I guess I'm going to now. So can't be having that happen again. Ooh. It's canoeing a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and try to fix that. There we go. Overall, taste is pretty good. Just tastes like CBD weed. I'm going to be honest, there's not really much taste to it. It just tastes like that. I prefer the taste of tobacco myself, so I'm not too big a fan of this, but definitely a great, great cigarette if you're just looking to relax and you don't want any nicotine. I would not say it is comparable to the $20 ones I bought. The $20 ones I bought when I first got out of high school, those were much, much better than these. These are definitely a cheaper variant, so I would recommend probably buying, because this is the cheapest one I could get at my smoke shop. So I would probably recommend buying a mid-range one, probably around $11 to $12 instead. It'll be much less harsh on your throat because this is very harsh on your throat. It almost comes off like a, I can't say the J word, but it almost comes off like a J. But I guess that probably is the point of this cigarette, so. Ooh, burns. Damn. Ooh. And that's going to be about it for this cigarette. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and follow me at Jacob fucking Jones on Instagram. I also have a TikTok where I post every video I upload here. The first 60 seconds at least are on there as well. But yeah, no, like and subscribe. Stay safe. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.
Everybody in New York was calling to get down with Mr. Nice Guy. We met all kinds of customers, like this guy here. He's what we call an enhancement smoker, because he thinks that marijuana makes every activity that much better.
Casa su casa.
Observe.
You're Scarface, right? Yeah. I love Al Pacino, man. You ever see Son of a Woman?
Yup.
You ever seen Son of a Woman on weed? That's the way to see it, man. It's just whack.
$60, yo.
Cool, man. I got it. Did you ever see the back of a $20 bill, man?
No, I don't know, yo.
Did you ever see the back of a $20 bill? On weed? Oh, there's some weird shit in there, man. There's a dude sitting in the bushes, man. Does he have a gun? I don't know, man. I don't know. What? Red team go. Red team go. It's just some weird shit, man.
Man, you fucking crazy, yo.
Oh, it's cool. Thanks, man. Hey, yo, wait. Dude, I'm gonna check out the stars later. It's really trippy. Especially on weed, man.
Chew on this. Marijuana edibles. In Utah, we call them gelatinous cubes. We're going to talk all about it. Okay, today we're going to talk about cannabis edibles. In Utah, we call them gelatinous cubes. There's a lot of different forms of ingestible cannabis products now, especially in the medical market. Kylie, take us through how long it takes. We have another video about inhaled methods, and they come on really fast. How long does it take for an edible or a gelatinous cube to take effect?
Edibles are the longest to take effect. It can be up to 2 hours. Some people say they can feel them in 45 minutes, but generally I tell all of my patients up to 2 hours.
If I'm a patient and I come in and I've never tried it before, is this something I should just take the whole thing? No problem. It's just take one in the morning, take one in the afternoon.
No, please don't do that. It also depends on what strength you buy. If you come in and you buy a 5 milligram, sure, take the whole thing, try that out. I would feel comfortable with that. If you came in and bought a 10 milligram or a 20 milligram, please do not. Please do not take the whole thing.
Right. What happens when you take too much of an edible?
Oh, you can feel uncomfortable for way longer than you would actually like. Some edibles, we usually say 6 to 8 hours is the duration of effect. And I don't want to be that uncomfortable for that long.
Right, you've ruined the whole day.
You've ruined the whole day.
Too much.
Yeah.
But can you get a consistent, do you feel like patients can get a consistent dose if they're cutting these things into quarters?
I wouldn't do quarters. Half is about as comfortable as I'm saying to cut things down to. Any smaller than that, and I start to worry that they're not homogeneous enough, that they're not perfect enough start
in the method.
Yep, to start cutting them up into smaller pieces. Half I'm okay with. Any smaller than that, I prefer not.
Like with other products, are there products that there's indica versions or things that they've added or not? Do you find that people just have to try?
People just have to try. We do have some that are marketed as indica or sativa, but I'm finding that's less
personal.
Yeah, yeah.
Blake's over here hey, I know why.
Actually, yeah, right? Yeah, so when we think about this stuff, we think about surface area. So when you're doing an inhalation method, you have basically all the microvilli associated with the lung, and that's your surface area that can do absorption, right?
For everybody who that just went right by. Lots of lung tissue, lots of inhalation, lots of medicine crossing into the bloodstream at once.
Right.
Not so with the stomach and the GI.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have a long surface area. In fact, you have miles of surface area that you're having to digest the pectins or the gelatins or whatever that gummy is made out of. And so you're slowly working on this gummy over a really long stretch, a period of time, as it migrates through the intestinal tract, right? And so you're getting this release over time. So that's why, first off, it takes a lot longer for you to start feeling the effect. And what I've noticed mostly with people who have really bad experiences with gummy is they take one, 45 minutes later, they're like, I don't feel anything. They hit another one. And you could send yourself into a really weird weekend if you just keep on popping these over and over again.
I have these conversations with patients all the time. It is one of the biggest hiccups in people trying cannabis as a medicine, and they've never tried it before, and they don't want to use flower, right? They don't want it to smell. They want to use something that feels like a pill or feels like
It feels like medicine.
It feels like medicine
to them.
And it can work like that, but 45 minutes in, they do another one, and then bam. And literally, we're talking 12, 14 hours there they're kind of down.
Yeah. So most people I know that are using gummies, not just for a good time, but also like I'm really thinking about this. A lot of people use them, and that's not to say that that's the only way, but a lot of people use it for sleep. And so in previous videos, we've talked about the differences between Delta 8 and Delta 9. And so I'm just going to give my personal preference here. Assuming all things being equal, that you have really refined and it's really good D8, and also I love a D8 D9 combo. And the reason I like that so much is because first and foremost, D8 tends to absorb in the gut and the area around there in the trunk of the body much quicker, and so you get this feeling of being body high. So what happens is typically because it absorbs quicker, 45 minutes is pretty consistent for a D8 product. So what happens is for somebody who wants to use it for sleep, at about 45 minutes, all of a sudden they feel an effect. And that means the Delta 9 is going to hit in about 15 to 20 more minutes from that time, which I know a lot of patients right now are saying, that's my indicator to go to bed. I feel the Delta 8 take effect. I know I'm going to start feeling sleepy. I'm going to go lay down. And then they sleep all the way through the night. And so I love a nice, if you're using it for sleep, I love a nice D8, D9 combo for that.
What are the medical conditions you see patients come in with that really edibles or gummies are going to be the best for them?
The best for them. Patients that need long-term pain relief, like do you need pain relief for 8 hours? You're not having that acute attack. You're not having, really severe pain right this second. I need something right now, but you know that you deal with chronic pain.
This is going to last all day.
I need all-day relief. That's generally what I see a lot of people using edibles for, or the gelatinous cubes.
Mm-hmm.
But I also see patients coming in that have everything. Like I don't have one patient that's coming in and like, I just hate edibles.
Right.
So,
once you learn how to use them, right?
Once you learn how to use them correctly and they're not nervous, because I do have some patients that come in and they're like, I don't know, I've heard some things about edibles, and we can generally talk through it. And
really from a consistency standpoint, I feel like edibles, they feel like medicine to people. They come in a little bottle.
Which
they're
they
usually
love.
not, yeah. It is much more, I don't know, it just seems like it's easier to get across that hurdle, that mental hurdle that this is an illegal substance, and and I want to try something that's really consistent. I don't want to be up and down all the time. Edibles can be a good method for those people who need that all-day relief.
Well, and they also feel like they can take them with them, like they do their normal pill bottle. They have it in this little thing. They to take it with them. It feels very much like the medicine that they're already used to taking.
Mm-hmm. Two more quick things. One, in terms of absorption rates, if you eat lots of different types of foods, so for example, if you have a lot of fatty foods and so forth, you're going to have a different onset than if you went in with an empty stomach or you had just carbs or something like that. And so the onset is going to be different depending on what you're eating. And so that's true for vitamin absorption and almost anything that you're ingesting that way, right? The other thing I'd say about cutting your material, I think we're advancing in the industry. I think even in the last couple of years, we've advanced a lot more. So there's different ways to make and bake, edibles. And I'll just speak about edibles in general. And those that are getting a little bit more sophisticated understand that you replace the oil ingredient with the oil, cannabis oil, or something along those lines, rather than just, we'll throw some THC in and see how it goes. That's not a consistent way to get a product that's consistently has the exact same milligram count within the gelatinous cube. There are ways now that people use that get an exact 25 mg, for example, into that gelatinous cube. So when you cut it, you're getting 12.5. And even if you were really good at cutting in force, you probably could get consistent medicine. But what I'd say is that varies from processor to processor, depending on how they make it. So one of the other issues that people have found with edibles, and this is where you're going to overdose. You can't really overdose, but where you have a bad experience with it. You'll take one that wasn't distributed evenly, and so you're only getting hit with a couple milligrams, and then even after an hour and a half, you still don't feel anything. So then you hit one that had twice the concentration in it, and then you're getting hit really hard. And so knowing your processor and trusting the processor is the best way to start thinking about whether you should cut it or not.
Edibles can be a really good way for people to get consistent relief throughout the day. If you have chronic pain or Crohn's or colitis, even PTSD or mental health issues that are really consistently affecting a patient throughout the day can have a beneficial relief effect from taking edibles and gelatinous cubes. I recommend if you're a patient anywhere that you talk to the pharmacist or somebody with knowledge of the different processing methods like Kylie to determine whether or not it's safe to cut your edibles or your gelatinous cubes into halves or quarters, because there's different manufacturing processes and different levels of consistency in the market still.
Give it gas when I'm dipping competition, getting past, living fast, furious, staying on track, never worry when I'm spinning. Laughs better get it back, ride for my dog, alphabeted on us, you gon' get it back, never split this pack. Whenever I witness cap, we ain't fucking with your fiction, facts, your conviction lacks. When I get up in my bag, I'ma spend, we ain't tripping off tax, clipping this tag, working on my wish list, cooking this cake. Let me flip this stack, you a flash in the pan, while you relaxing, I can't. My team finna pack this sedan, putting tracks in the sand, pushing my craft to the fam, got the people all clapping their hands, putting cash in my brand, keeping my octane high, my grade premium, not 8-9 or 8-7, and when I run across state line, I'm 9-1, I gun it, clock great time, my time come, disappearing in the dark horizon, way I cut turns, I'm as sharp as diamonds, got them on tilt like a car's alignment, this is raw refinement, not a hard assignment, I'ma give it gas, give it gas, bitch.
Well, that's all our videos for the day. Y'all know to tune in to the Super Saturday videos and premieres we don't have over on Spider Pig. What is that? Anyways, don't worry about that in a minute. But y'all know we'll have shorts and all that. Check back in with me. What up, Cali Bear?